Very much, Mr. Speaker. Can I thank the Leader of the House for announcing the business for when we return? Mr. Speaker, this has been an absolute stinker of a week for the democratic arrangements of this House. First the repeal bill with the grotesque Henry VIII powers, then the manipulation of the standing committees in this House to the government's favour, and now the degrading of opposition day debates to little more than adjournment debates. Next, Mr. Speaker, they'll be coming for your chair. The Leader of the House said when she assumed this role that she wanted to reach out to the parties of this House to seek consensus and to work across this chamber. But this government is now behaving little better than a dysfunctional tin pot dictatorship that is doing it so ineptly they'll probably end up oppressing themselves. This is a government that singularly fails to accept its minority status and delusionally asserts it has a majority even when their billion-pound friends desert them. And turning to that, Mr. Speaker, apparently this government's DUP deal requires parliamentary approval, something that they were pretty keen to keep from this House when it was actually first announced. So what are they going to do in order to bring a debate to this House? Apparently this is to be done through the estimates process, but debates for estimates is purely in the gift of the liaison committee. What plans has she to bring forward this grubby deal to the floor of the House so we can consider all the issues? And what are we doing about time for committee stage of this repeal bill? The equivalent of 7 8-hour days have been set aside for committee stage, and there will be hundreds of amendments, and we know that there will be real interest from members of the House because we saw that in the second reading. What is she doing to ensure we get sufficient time? And lastly, Mr. Speaker, we're just back from a long summer recess, but apparently we're taking a break so that 3 voluntary organisations can have the equivalent of the annual general meetings. This will just surely baffle the public, and when we can only find 7 days for the committee stage of the House, how can we find 1 week to let 12 Liberal Democrats off to go to their conference?